Welcome to this Ekip Connect tutorial. In this video, we'll show how to conduct comprehensive tests on your ABB devices, enabling you to simulate various current and voltage conditions.
By accessing this feature, you can ensure that your devices perform optimally under different scenarios, ultimately enhancing their reliability and functionality. Test your device's protection tripping activity to validate your setup and protect your system. Perform all the testing required on an intuitive user interface in Ekip Connect, enabling you to observe device behavior in conditions that are difficult to reproduce in reality. The setup requires an Emax 3 breaker with LSIG protections and a digital upgrade necessary for Test Area Pro. The example shown in this tutorial consists of performing protection testing on the Emax 3 breaker with two powerful tools, LSIG Test and Test Area Pro. Make sure that the circuit breaker is closed, but not under service conditions before performing the tests. Connect your computer to the Emax 3 circuit breaker via USB Type-C and open Ekip Connect 3. First, log in with your account. Then, click the Scan button under the USB-C option. The breaker dashboard will appear. Here, you can verify that the breaker is in a closed state and that no current is flowing. Now it is time to configure the LSIG protections. Open the Protections section on the left and configure the L, S, I, and G protections one by one according to your use case. Once this is done, go to the Tools menu and select Test Area. You will see three different tiles. Open LSIG Test, a feature included with the Emax 3 breaker. In the center of the page, you can see the protections available for testing. Click Check All to enable testing for all active LSIG protections. At the bottom of each tile, the minimum and maximum allowed trip times are displayed. These values are calculated in real time based on the selected curve type, thresholds, and time settings for each protection. Click Start to begin the LSIG test. The procedure runs sequentially. After each test, the actual trip time is displayed and automatically validated in real time. If all LSIG protections are enabled and selected, the test starts with L, then continues with S, I, and finally G. Once the full sequence is completed, you can generate a test report containing all relevant information about the protection settings and test results. You can also run individual tests. Select the protection you want to test by ticking the box in the upper left corner of its tile, then click Start. Only the selected protection will be tested on the breaker. A dedicated report can be generated based on the chosen protections. All test reports are stored in the Test History section of the Test Area tool. Now let's explore the Test Area Pro feature. To access this tool, the Test Area Pro digital upgrade must be active on your account. If you are not familiar with software license purchase and activation, please refer to the dedicated video available in the video training section of the Ekip Connect manual. After opening Test Area Pro, you will land on the Single Test page, which is one of the three main sections of the tool. In the top right corner, you can switch to the test sequence or trip test pages. Let's start with the Single Test function, which is used to manually simulate customized current and voltage values. In the top left corner, you can create, save, and open custom test sessions according to your needs. Each session is divided into two main areas, AC signals and harmonics. In the AC signals area, you can define the signal settings and fine-tune the phasor diagram, which shows the phase shift and amplitude of the phasors of the signal to be simulated during the test. In the center of the page, the Signals table lets you view and modify the amplitude and phase difference of the fundamental component of the test signals. The amplitude can be expressed in both relative and absolute values. On the right side of the page, real-time current and voltage graphs are displayed based on the settings applied in the phasor diagram or Signals table. In the harmonics area, you can adjust the amplitude of the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th harmonic components of the AC test signals by dragging them upward in the diagram on the left side of the page. The effect of these changes is shown in real time on the current and voltage graphs on the right. Before starting the single test, we are setting a high relative amplitude of 3.4 IN for the injected L1 current so that the breaker trips on eye protection, considering that its threshold was set to 3 IN. To start the test, click the Start button in the lower right corner and wait for completion. As you can notice, the breaker trips correctly with the eye protection. At the end of the test, you can view the related report or repeat the test if needed. Now let's move on to the test sequence feature. You can use the default test sequence provided in Ekip Connect or create a new one, which can be saved and reopened later. As the name suggests, a test sequence is made up of several tests that run one after another when you click Start. When you hover over a test, 4 icons appear on the right side, 2 arrows to define the execution order of the selected test, an Edit button, and a Delete button. Click Edit to modify the test properties, signals, and harmonics. Set the test name, choose a timeout from 1 second to 10 minutes, and define a custom acceptable trip time range. The signals and harmonics sections are the same as those on the single test page. Before starting the sequence, set the desired execution order and select the tests you want to run. Then, click Start and wait for the entire sequence to finish. At the end, a test report will be generated. The last feature of Test Area Pro is Trip Test, which allows you to verify the operation of the opening solenoid. The purpose of this test is to confirm that the circuit breaker changes from closed to open after a trip command. After checking the required conditions shown in the center of the page, click Start. Wait for the test to finish, then confirm the result. You can find all test results generated with Ekip Connect in the Test History section. From there, you can download the desired reports or combine them into a single PDF for easier use.